يلا. يلا. Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned the people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created human...
But Zeus...
Yes.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like Elpinor?
He is one. Part of a very powerful group called the Kult of Kosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that.
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they...
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
Fire me! Lost to corruption, and now this Kult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but... I think it might be my sister.
Your sister? By Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry. This Kult of Kosmos now has 3 new enemies. And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then! We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
The gods are with us today, Alexios. The sea is calm and the winds are warm.
It's beautiful.
It is, my friend. It sure is.
Increasing speed! Get your weapons ready!
Well, we got out of that alive. Something was meant before.
Under positions!
It's not safe here, Commander.
Increase speed! Let's move it!
We spotted some salvage! I wasn't really worried. They could never sink in this camp.
The Bay of Marathon is
Marathon?
you know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm sure.
A site where the great Theseus slayed the beast.
Arm yourselves! Brace for impact! Release spears! Let's go!
Coming from the flames!
Let's move! Drop the sail! Ready for battle! Lower the oars! We're moving now!
Can't go any faster. There might be danger ahead, Commander. Out of sight, out of mind.
Go on.
How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Kosmos.
Why bring it back to Rome?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be, just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Andros, Alexios.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros was some of the most expensive.
Here it is. Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I no matter.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mater, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods! Who built all this? How does a place like this exist? How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos? Something's glowing over there.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Alexios didn't just have Isu technology, he had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Alexios.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
The center... Check my email.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe...
I can.
Is there any...
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression...
Yes. I'm ready to go back to...
All right. I'll be...
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance. Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear. Someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
smoke! You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Cassandra, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Oh, come on, little sister. You have to tell me everything.
I don't have to tell you anything.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important...
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It caught my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And...
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw...
If that's what you think, Cassandra, you must have hit your head.
I've heard the story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me...
Right, Rimos. Now her, I don't know.
She's a demigod. Worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention? They're following my lead.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can...
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. It's own.
If they're after all of us, there's one less person to find. I killed Nikolaos.
Yet here you are, acting so righteous.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing.
What? Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear...
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole...
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be...
I'm going after the cult, you know. Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood?
You're being an asshole.
You'll have to be stronger than that.
Rimos! Malaka. Herodotus. He needs to know about this. Awful. Who would drink an elixir made from this?
Was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened?
Slow down, Herodotos. My spear is stronger now. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Alexios, you have no idea the power you possess. All...
That's not everything.
Why would she tell you?
Doesn't matter.
Then...
Ready for...
Good to have you back, Commander. should move carefully, Commander. The seas are treacherous around Chaos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No! Pirates! A lot of them!
Ha! Only pirates?
When you're ready...
Off we go now. Easy. Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
Ella.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned them...
Where?
To Pericles. Stay back! He's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Alexios.
Welcome, Alexios. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to... Fine. We've come to you on...
As does every...
I may have told Alexios, You'd invite him to your
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another...
If he's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see him as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Alexios, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes...
And what exactly is it that you...
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gain...
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the info...
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him...
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as...
Anything else?
Yes. There is an ostracism vote taking place that could use your... influence.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people.
It's between the sophist, Anaxagoras, and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will...
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he...
So long as it comes.
Αδύνατον εσύ. Μόνον όταν το επιχείρημα δομείται πιστικών.
Μάλλον το εμαυτό λέγω, Φεθ. Μάλλον αυτό δεις, λέγω εμαυτό.
Τι τούτο είναι. Μου κάρες το λαντίνο. Αληθώς τούτο συνέβη. Οπ.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Help me! If you leave, these snakes will kill me! Get me out of here! Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
My life-saving services aren't...
Of course!
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with the...
The snakes? Did you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults.
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city.
Why would anyone do...
Politicians are easy.
I'll track them down.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the wall.
Πόλεμος επαξείται εμπορεύματα. Όπως στις θαλάσσης πόλεμος επαξείται εμπορεύματα.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's...
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body.
We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know...
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate...
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Αδύνατον εστί! Σωτήραν κοινά αναμένω.
Ikaros! There'll be trouble if I'm spotted.